Welcome, folks, to Rippin' Strips, the podcast where we rip apart comic strips. I'm L-Dawg.
And I'm the Corndawg. And today we have a fantastic episode. Logan's right. We rip apart comic strips. At the very end, we do a head-to-head battle. And until then, I just get to talk to my friend Logan.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. Do you like that I said at the beginning now?
Yeah, sure. I like it.
Good.
I did. Yeah, I just realized you said it like 2 or 3 times in a row.
Yeah.
Episodes.
It just comes out. It flows naturally now.
Yeah.
It's become a routine.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true. I'm talking to my friend Logan.
Yeah, you don't have to like be like, but first we kind of shoot the shit and
No, because we pretty much mostly shoot the shit.
Well, yeah.
And then do a few comic things in between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you been this week?
I'm doing pretty good. I am looking. You have batteries on the table, and I'm looking. I have a bunch of old batteries. We talked about that, recycling batteries, didn't we? Did we talk about that on air?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, then I got nothing.
Yeah, I didn't plan on any conversation yet either. Although I guess we were watching Artie. He's always a good thing to talk about. I think he's pretty fascinating. Artie Lange, the old co-host of Howard Stern, and
Yeah.
he was on Mad TV.
Yeah. He also a co-star of the film Dirty Work,
Right.
which is one of my personal favorite movies.
Is it?
Yeah.
Actually, let's veer off into Dirty Work because Norm is my favorite comedian ever. He may be my favorite entertainer ever. I mean,
Yeah.
he's so consistent, so funny.
Right.
And Dirty Work isn't like painful to watch or anything, but I feel like it's not that good. It's not as good as like an Adams, like Happy Gilmore. I don't know.
Really? You don't think so?
Why is the car salesman shooting a live commercial? I think they happened at the beginning of the movie, and I could never get over that. Like, this movie's stupid.
Yeah, sure. That part is stupid. In Happy Gilmore, why does Adam Sandler jump into a pond to wrestle a golf ball out of an alligator's mouth?
Because that's fucking awesome, and it's a great action scene.
It is a good action scene.
Yeah, I don't. The comedy of the trunk in the other one.
All the whores in the trunk.
Yeah, and there's a random. I don't know. That prank was so bizarre. No viewer watching it would be like, "Oh, this car salesman who's doing a live commercial has trunks popping over and there's dead hookers inside. Oh my god, I'm never shopping there."
Well, I probably would not.
Yeah, this car is something you buy like a couple times in a lifetime. I don't know. That whole thing was so flawed. I can't get over it.
And you hated the movie because of that one scene.
No, I don't hate it, but it's unfortunate that's Norm's main movie. I think it could have been better. And Norm talks about working with that roast.
Bob Saget?
No, that Jewish roasting guy.
Jeff Ross.
There are more than one. Well, the old guy that used to do the back in the 70s. He did the roast.
Oh, yeah. No, you're talking about
He's one of my favorite people, but I forget his name sometimes.
Yeah. God, it's Don Rickles.
Yeah. So, and I love again. Norm's great. Don Rickles maybe number. I mean, you know what? I won't number Don Rickles, but he's up there.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Don Rickles.
He's one of the best
fantastic.
ever, and his scene sucks too.
His scene's really funny. When he's talking,
when he talks to the ice cream, that's funny. But like before that, he's just like, "Look at you. Why don't you go in the mountains somewhere?" It's just like that's what you came up.
He's like, "Look at you, Pudgy. You're swelling up as I'm talking to you." That was funny. Well,
I guess I forgot some of the lines.
Talking to the ice cream was incredible. That part was.
Hello, ice cream. Are you having fun swimming around in there? But even that, it's like, Don, you didn't write some zingers beforehand? I don't know.
No, you don't ask Don Rickles to write zingers. He's the king of zingers. You're just honored to have him on set and let him go nuts. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I would have been the same way as Norm. I would have reacted the same way as Norm did. I mean, that's such a life accomplishment, but the scene wasn't as funny as other Don Rickles or Norm stuff to me.
I mean, there's definitely some humor that doesn't hold up in that film, I would assume. It's been a while since I've seen it. But it was so funny, and what it meant to me in the time when it came out is just absolutely loved it. Like Norm, just like his delivery and everything, I think it showcased that really well.
Yes, that's true.
It was directed by Bob Saget, who I don't think did a great job.
Right? Yeah, doesn't direct a lot of stuff.
They could have had some more help, maybe breaking the story. But Chevy Chase was funny as the gambling doctor who needed the money.
Oh yeah.
And Norm was always Norm. You know, I love the scene where they put all the dead fish in the drug kingpin's house.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, it smells like fish in there. It's like, what's that mean? Is that some sort of code? Are you wearing a wire? And then there's a huge shit out.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that.
They're just like standing in there, like holding the fish, like laughing, and then the shooting starts, and like, and then everyone's dead. And he's like, "Oh no, he took the chainsaw I was using on him, and now he's using it on me."
Yes. You're bringing me back. I forgot about that scene.
That seems really funny. And then after everyone's dead, Norm's like goes to get out of here, and he turns to Artie, and Artie's still hiding fish in the drawers. And he's like, "What are you doing? We don't need to do that anymore. Let's get the hell out of here."
Yeah,
that was really funny scene. There's a lot of really funny scenes, funny jokes.
for sure. I don't hate it, but I guess I'm just saying it seems overrated in my world of like I have no comedians and stuff.
If you had to pick your favorite comedy starring a stand-up comedian,
whoa,
what would you pick?
I guess let me ask a few questions first. Is Adam Sandler, does he count? I mean, I guess every comedic actor has done stand-up, like Jim Carrey.
Right. Yeah. I guess
so. It will probably be a Jim Carrey movie. My favorite comedy. Oh man, that's a tough one to. Do you have one in mind for yourself?
No, it is a really tough one.
Maybe I'll take a couple seconds because I don't want to regret my number one choice.
I haven't seen The Mask in a long time. I would love to rewatch The Mask.
I love that movie. I don't know if it would be my favorite comedy.
Right, starring a comedian, because that's tough. Because my favorite comedies are like The Naked Guns. You know what my favorite comedy is truly, and you'll be like, that's not a comedy. Back to the Future. Huh.
When I was a kid, it was in the comedy section at Blockbuster, and I just decided, you know what, this is the best comedy ever because it is funny.
Yeah, it's funny in the way like Love and Thunder is funny. It's not a comedy movie, I wouldn't say. It's a sci-fi adventure kids movie.
Yeah.
I don't have that much. No, I don't have that much love for Back to the Future.
Whoa, I disagree. Wow, I love that movie.
I think it's fine. I never had a connection with it when I was growing up. You know?
Yeah, that's a part of it.
I had more of a connection with the Ninja Turtle movies.
Oh, really? That's another one where people love them, and I barely remember them.
Really?
Yeah, not that I hate them or remember a scene that I hated, but it's just like, that didn't leave a mark on me. Like, other people are like, they're so dark and gritty. It's like,
no, I wouldn't say that. That's
YouTubers say that. I guess the sequels were more goofy and the first one was more violent. Maybe that's what they're referring to.
Maybe.
But I never thought it was dark.
Yeah, not dark and gritty. When they're like breakdancing and Vanilla Ice is rapping, go ninja, go ninja, go. That was not like gritty. Although I will say, so for me, I loved 1 and 2 of the Ninja Turtle movies. I had the soundtrack on tape, I think for 2, and I would listen to that in my room and like dance or whatever I did. I don't know what the hell I was doing.
Oh shit.
Practicing my ninjutsu.
Your ninja dance moves.
Yeah, exactly. Spinning on my shell and stuff. I had a shell as a kid. And But I rewatched them with my daughter because I wanted to show her good cinema.
Of course.
I just want to show her all the best things. Showed her that. We're going to watch Corky Romano soon.
Right. All the pictures Scorsese had in mind when he was talking about cinema.
Yeah, exactly. And rewatching them, I didn't really care for 1 or 2.
Oh, but you like the third one's the one that gets the worst rap. I don't think I ever saw the third one.
The third one was my favorite.
Wow.
Now, when I was a kid watching those movies, I watched 1 and 2, and I remember my dad got all these magazine subscriptions because he was a doctor, so he'd get him, dermatologist, so we would get him like to his office to have like magazines to read. So he would just get us whatever we wanted and then just bring it to the office. And he had a Ninja Turtles magazine, I think it was. It
wasn't a comic book?
No, it had comics in it. And when Ninja Turtles 3 came out, I remember people telling me it's stupid. And then I read there was a comic of the third movie in the magazine, which seems like a crazy move.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get people to see it. And I read it and was like, okay, I guess I kind of get the gist of it. I don't ever need to see it. I just believe everyone that says it sucks, and I'll go around telling people it sucks my whole life. And I did that until like 2 years ago when I rewatched the movie with my daughter, and I loved it.
Wow, interesting. What did your daughter think of the movies?
She was really into them. She was really into them. Yeah, and then we went.
That was years ago. That was before the new one came out, because I know she saw the new one.
Right, that was before the new one came out.
Oh, okay.
And the new one was it's better than the other CGI one that came out, I think in the 2000s. Yes, that one sucks.
Their design was terrible.
Tyler Perry plays Professor Baxter, I think. Baxter McFly, the guy who turns into the fly.
Uh-huh.
And
odd choice.
Very odd choice. And the coolest part was them skateboarding in the sewers. That was the part I liked the most.
Sounds cool.
But that was, I think, the worst one. Then I don't know where the new one ranks amongst the other 3, because 3 is my number 1, which I know is controversial. I guess 1 would be number 2. And
Secret of the Ooze is number 3.
Secret of the Ooze is number 3, and then the newest one would be number 4. It's better than the Michael Bay one, but I've already discussed. Didn't care for it.
Right on. All right, well, to go back, I've had some time to think about it. I've got 2 great movies. I would have to really think about it for a long time to make sure it's my number 1. But
sure.
An underrated movie that I love and I could watch today. I've watched it a million times and no one talks about it. Me, Myself, and Irene is such a fantastic, funny movie.
Yeah.
With so many layers and so much is going on. There's no boring parts. I love that movie. And you know what else is one of my favorite pieces of media ever?
Wow. Okay.
Have you ever heard of Windy City Heat?
Of course.
Well, there you go. That's one of my favorite movies starring a stand-up.
It is
who's being pranked the whole time.
It is starring a stand-up. That is true.
Yeah.
Windy City Heat is incredible. You got to see that if you haven't seen that movie. It's this comedian, Scary Perry, he calls himself.
Yep, Perry Carvello, I think.
Yep, and he's
still around too.
He basically does a Sam Kinison style of comedy,
or at least yelling when he's mad. That's how he sounds.
Yes, exactly. His delivery is yelling.
Seems like when he loses his temper, he actually does. Oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
He does yell like that.
Yeah, exactly. And so they prank him by telling him he's going to star in a big movie. And then they just continue to prank him throughout the entire production by making him like drink gross stuff, by throwing him in disgusting trash cans. They're like putting like animal poop in the trash cans and stuff. He's like, why? Like, it has to be smelly because the audience will know if it's really smelly. Right. And he's like, oh, okay.
And he's not quite. I mean, maybe I don't know if I should say he's not all there, but
Yeah.
He's not the sharpest marble in the light bulb shed or whatever, but people tell him stuff like that. He's like, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
They put him in situations where he'll request a body double, and then the next day they bring a body double. It's like an obese guy, way fatter than him. And they brought him in for a sex scene with a beautiful lady. It's like, oh no, I can do this scene.
Yes,
it was so great, and everybody's from New York too, which is so everybody's got a funny.
Yes, that is an incredible movie. I think for me, movie starring a comedian, I don't know. It feels like cheating to say Caddyshack a little bit.
No. I forgot to even think about that one.
There's 3 different comedians, but Judge Smales is the funniest part of that movie. The bad guy, he's so funny in that. He just like his acting as a stuffy collared shirt angry guy owner of a country club is just fantastic. Chef's kiss.
Yeah, great villains in a comedy movie are usually the funniest ones.
Definitely.
Like Happy Gilmore, that guy was
so
funny.
Christopher McDonald. Shooter McGavin.
Yeah.
He is so good. He is a perfect villain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also the guy from Billy Madison too. I don't know his name. He's done tons of stuff. He was an incredible villain.
Was he the same bad guy as Ghostbusters 2? Maybe not. Maybe they're different actors.
I think they're different actors.
Forget it. I give up. I don't remember. I don't remember the actor.
Ghostbusters 2 was the painting one, right?
Yeah, and I think it possessed a curly-haired guy, and I thought that curly-haired guy was.
Oh yeah, no, that's a different actor. Hair. That's a different actor, but that guy's funkier looking.
In the Ghostbusters guy. Right. Yeah, anyway,
that movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid.
What?
That painting was creepy.
Weird. It's weird what scares us as kids, because that never scared me, but E.T. did.
Really?
But that's not scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. And after seeing it many times, I know it's a friendly alien, but every time he first discovers E.T., I had to go hide behind the couch for that part.
Wow.
I mean, I was a little kid, like 4 probably. But
Yeah. That is a scary one. A movie that scared me. Oh, well, there are a few. I haven't seen either of these movies since, really, and because I'm scared to, I guess.
Traumatized.
One I would totally watch. I don't think it's scary, but Arachnophobia.
Never saw it, but I saw the ads. It didn't look very scary.
That really freaked me out.
Oh, no, I'm thinking of 8-Legged Freaks, the B movie. I heard Arachnophobia was really scary. I never saw it.
Yeah, I was really scared of that movie. And I remember eating a Carl's Jr. Western Bacon Cheeseburger and sitting at the dining room table and watching it on the TV way back there. And then all of a sudden, I just couldn't get the thought out of my head. What if there's spiders in my burger and that's what that crunching is? It's just onion rings. But I just thought it was, what if these are spiders in my burger? And I couldn't stop thinking that. And I was like, okay, this movie's too scary for me.
Right.
And there's another one called. Meet the Applegates or something like that.
Okay.
Where they turn to like giant ants or something. That one freaked me out. I don't remember much about that. Just being like, this movie's weird and creepy. And the last one, for sure, which scared me, was Willow. Did you ever watch Willow?
No, I'm sort of aware of it, but no, I never saw it. I know the remake failed so bad they took it off Disney.
Yeah.
But I don't even have any context, so I don't know why it was bad or what was wrong with it.
I don't either, and I haven't watched that movie again since because it freaked me. The ending where they're like trying to kill a baby or something like that, or kill a Willow. I don't remember shit about the movie. I just remember being Freaky Friday.
Was Warwick Davis, is his character named Willow?
I don't even know who Warwick Davis is.
The little person.
Then yes, I believe that is the title character, Willow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a woman's name.
Willow?
I think of it that way.
Yeah, but when you're a mythical, gnomish, elvish creature, then Willow is appropriate for men in that case.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
AKA a little person.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, movies. We got award season coming up. You got any picks? Best film of the year that you've seen thus? Oh, not this year. Of last year.
Last year.
See Killers of a Flower Moon?
No, I haven't seen it.
I
don't know if I should admit all these things because I voted on an award recently.
It's okay.
But yeah, I haven't seen enough movies to really give a good answer, I don't think.
We saw the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I'm guessing that's not going to win a bunch of Oscars.
That would be insane.
That was a good product, and I do enjoy it, and I would watch it again, but I don't see any innovation in that at all, so no, I wouldn't reward them for that.
No, there was no innovation in the Super Mario Brothers movie at all. At all. It was everything as by the book as they could.
Right.
Which is exactly what they needed to do. So credit.
Yes,
all
thumbs
credit
up
goes to
from
them.
me, but no award recommendation.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw Migration. Did I tell you about that?
No, about the geese?
About the ducks.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the ducks, voiced by Kumail Nanjiani.
Oh, I thought it was a documentary. You're talking about the cartoon. So
Yeah.
what'd you think? Was it good?
No. But
Yeah.
to be fair, I went to one of those movie theaters where they give you food at your seat.
Oh, so you couldn't pay full attention.
Well, I ordered. Well, first off, okay, we sit down and the power goes out. The screen keeps playing, but they have like the motorized seats, you know, those stop working. There's no sound, but the picture's still on the screen.
Ouch.
And we're like, what the heck's going on? And then it lasts for a while. They have like a short up front, you know, like Pixar does that. Whole short plays without any sound.
Oh.
And then they're like, oh, the power's about to come back on. We're going to fix it. And then we'll start the short over. It's like, don't start the short. We just saw how it ends. We just saw the whole thing.
Oh, no.
But they didn't start it over. They got it back with the sound on. Then I put my order in for food, and it didn't come. And it didn't come. And it didn't come. And it didn't come. And we had drinks, too.
Oh, no. What a
Didn't even get the
disaster.
drinks. And we were hungry. It was like a 7 p.m. movie. So we're going there for dinner.
Yeah, you didn't want to spoil your appetite, so you came there hungry, right?
Right. So we're waiting, and we're waiting, and we're waiting. Nothing. And I hit like a button to call the what are those called? The people in the
Server?
aisles. Yeah, server. Yeah, I was thinking of what do they call the people in the plays who like help you find their seats or in movie
Usher?
theaters? Yeah, I guess usher. No, I think you're right. I thought there was like a
you probably tip
more
them and stuff.
more interesting name. Yeah, but yeah, the servers. Get a server over, and she's like, oh, yeah, I must have gotten lost during the blackout. Let me check a tab. And she checks on her tab. And she's like, oh, no, it's all here. Yep, your whole order's here. Let me go check on that for you. Okay. Leaves.
She told on herself.
Right. Right. She leaves. She's gone forever. I hit the button again. A new guy comes in.
She got fired in the meantime.
It seemed like it. And the movie's playing the whole time, right? But the whole I'm not watching.
Dude, she told her friend, "Hey, this guy's not going to tip me. All his food is burnt. You want to take over this table?" I've already done most of the work.
I know.
That's what happened. I was a server. I'm telling you, that seems.
So yeah, I'm not hardly paying attention to the movie. My neck is craned to the back, looking for the waiter to come in with my food most of the time. Then this new guy comes in and he's like, "Hey, what's going on? Can I help you?" And I was like, "Yeah, we have this order. Nothing's come." He's like, let me see. Okay, well, it is a lot of food. Yeah, let me go check on that for you. I just started right now. I just started my shift, so let me go check on that for you. Okay. And then he leaves, and we haven't even gotten drinks yet. We put in just like simple drinks.
How far in the movie is this?
So
far,
this is probably at least 45 minutes into the movie.
Oh my God!
At least. So then he leaves, and then the first woman comes back. She's delivering food to other seats to people who have gotten there after us. And then she comes up to us and she goes, "Oh, yeah, we lost the order in the blackout. So it's going to be 10 more minutes. We just put it all back in." I was like, "No, you didn't. You told me you didn't lose it in the blackout the first time we talked. And you went to go check on it." And then, so whatever. She leaves. And, my blood is boiling at this point.
Right.
Hard to give migration my full focus when I just want to get up and I really hate not being served well or not getting the service you deserve when you go into a place. That
your expectations were set and they weren't met. I hope you got a refund.
Right. I didn't get a refund. Finally, they bring the food out. The movie's wrapping up. We hardly had time to eat before the movie was over.
Oh, man.
And so I gave him no tip, but I didn't get a refund. I didn't even ask for a refund, even though I probably should. I was just so pissed I wanted to get out of there at that point.
I kind of assumed they would refund everyone's, not food, but movie ticket for the sound. I've seen that before.
They should have, yeah.
I've seen that when they make an announcement about sound, you get a refund, and it's I didn't even notice.
Really?
At AMC, yeah.
Yeah, this is not AMC. This is
It's supposed to be better.
Yes, but this place is in Glendale. You know what? I'll say the name. Look Cinemas in Glendale. I've gone there twice now, and the first time I actually got my food, everything was fine. But you walk into this theater, it looks like it's fucking abandoned. There was just someone pulled a fire alarm and everyone ran out. There's multiple different little spots where you think people should be and no one's there. There's a bar that's never open. You're just walking through. You're not really talking to anybody. It just feels weird and abandoned. It feels so crazy. And
liminal space.
Yeah, there's so much room for they expected it to be his pop-in place and this huge theater with people all over the place and employees everywhere, but they don't have employees. And you just kind of okay, you just kind of have to figure everything out yourself,
Damn.
And so I didn't like the movie.
It didn't have much of a chance.
However, it didn't have much of a chance. Yes, exactly. And it's hard for me to be tickled by childlike humor when I'm not getting my fucking food that I ordered.
Can you drink there?
Yeah. So me and my girlfriend, we both ordered beers, and my daughter ordered a soda, and that came out with the soda. At least came out. No, just the food came out. And I was like, "What about our drinks?"
Holy shit!
And she's like, "What did you get?" I was like, 2 beers and a soda. And she goes, "What type of soda?" Dr. Pepper. Okay. And then she comes out, and then they come back with two kid-sized Dr. Peppers. And then they gave us 2 Budweisers, which is not even what we ordered for beer.
I was going to say, it sounds like she walked away and was like, "Oops, I forgot to ask which kind of beer."
Yes, exactly.
Wow, this is bad server 101.
Yes, it was infuriating. And
Holy shit.
The best thing I could do was I tipped them $1 single, and then
you did tip them $1.
$1, yeah, because I was afraid if I tried to do 0. There's something about an automatic tip of 18% if you didn't close out before the movie was over.
Right. Oh,
something like that. So hopefully not. Yeah, no, it was like that. Yeah. Wow. So I tipped him $1 and said, and then was just pissed. And I'm never going back.
Good. Fuck them. That sucks. And it's in Hollywood or, L.A. Hollywood.
Right. Well, you have the Alamo Draft House, which does it really well. That place is great.
Good. Well, I was going to say the ArcLight shut down, so
right.
You would think they would step up. Is this in the mall over there in Glendale?
No, it's
never been there.
In a weird part of it's like it's right next to the Americana, but it's in a weird like
it's run by like Russians. Like a Russian mob.
I don't know. I think so. It seems like it's a front for sure, judging on the lack of service you fucking get in there. It drove me bonkers. That's how you make me really upset. Is when I am not being treated like everyone else.
Like a king.
Yes, like a king. I just want to be treated fair.
Yeah. Disrespect. Yeah, that sets me off too.
Or like you go to
I'm a pretty chill person. I'll put up with a lot.
Yeah.
But as soon as I sense, but I have, and I'm not even sure if I recognize it as a flaw, but I kind of like it too. But I have a problem with authority, but it really mainly comes out when someone talks down to me.
Yeah.
I usually feel bad. I'm usually like emulating. Is that the right word? I don't know. But I usually blame myself for things.
Yeah.
But when someone's condescending or whatever, it's just like, oh, interesting. I just thought of a million things to say to you then.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, yeah, like if I'm in line and then the people who work there are letting other people like just cut in front of me for whatever, helping their friends out or anything like that, I just want to fucking go ape shit. I never do.
Which for Cornell means not smiling.
Right. Exactly.
You do give off a strong pissed vibe when you're pissed, but you're just quiet and don't smile, really. Or at least what I've seen. I don't know. Maybe I haven't seen the full.
No, that's pretty much it. But you don't even want to know what's going inside here.
Oh, yeah. It's a fucking Mickey Mouse cartoon or something. Steamboat Willie's going on in
here. Should we do a Ripley's?
We should.
Okay.
Ripley.
Oh, that's Rip.
Keeping in line.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay. I got a pretty good one today. I think it might have been a Sunday one.
Nice.
Sundays, it seems like they add an extra fact. Yep, it is. Okay. All right. So every week, Ripley's Believe It or Not has its own comic that they publish in the comic section of newspapers sometimes. It's filled with just facts that are so crazy. But hey, believe it or not, this is what Ripley found. So
he doesn't say believe it or not, it's true.
Yeah.
He just says believe it or not.
Believe it or not, could be made up. Who knows? I'm just writing shit down.
Well, let me have it. Let's see if I can believe these.
Some of them usually are very believable, but this one I try and find the best one I can. I do a little editing, skimming, and adding my own facts to them if they're not good enough. No, I don't do that. I read them verbatim. So here we go. Fact number 1. Sperm whale, off to a good start. Sperm whale skin. Ooh, even better. It's getting better.
All right, simmer down. Try to get through this one.
Sperm whale skin measures up to 14 inches thick.
Whoa.
Roughly 200 times thicker than human skin.
Yeah. Damn. So you could stab a sperm whale, wouldn't even feel it. Yeah. Well, maybe it would feel it.
Well, probably feel it.
But it wouldn't cut through the skin. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy because my sperm whale skin is 16 inches long.
You want to take that one again?
So, yeah, which is crazy because that's 2 inches smaller than my sperm whale skin.
Whoa. 16, baby. I try to cut that together into something. No, that is, I believe it, but pretty cool factoid.
That is crazy. You could stab them with a kitchen knife, and it'd just be skin.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what they did when whaling was a thing. Anyway, with the harpoons.
Yeah, they had to throw them real deep in there to hurt those bad boys.
Just to hook on, yeah. Hook on right into the skin.
What do you think that is? Is that just to keep them warm enough in the cold Wawa?
Yeah, it's blubber.
Yeah.
I assume, although I guess blubber is not skin, so I don't know.
Fat.
Does that count as part of this skin system in a whale? I don't know. But yeah, I would assume to keep it warm because it's warm-blooded and it's in the ocean, and that's
yeah.
That's what I think.
No, it makes sense to me. I mean, they're just born in a wetsuit.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool, and I don't know how they got their name, but God bless them. One of the best animal names out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know either.
Should I look it up?
No.
Okay.
Unless you want to.
Okay, here we go. Fact number 2. A single seagrass plant discovered underwater off the coast of Western Australia measured 77 square miles, more than 3 times the size of Manhattan.
Wow.
That's a big-ass plant.
Man, now I want to know more about that. But I'm sure that's all the info there is.
That's all the info there is. Seagrass plant. Now, grass isn't one plant, right?
Well, it's making me think of that tree system up in the Northwest that's one organism that's like almost the size of a state or something.
Right.
So I don't know how the grass works. I guess maybe the roots grow out and then sprout new little plumes of grass, and then it just spread over hundreds of years, and it's one organism, I guess. I don't know.
That counts as one organism in your mind, as one plant?
Well, that's how those trees up in Washington.
Right. But they're like connected.
Why they're one organism? Because they're connected by the roots.
But would you call that one tree?
No, but it's one. But they all have the same DNA. And they're all connected, although I'm sure if you chop one down, it doesn't kill them or anything.
Right. I would venture to say that if there's more than one root, it's more than one plant.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, I guess, but some plants do have more than one root.
I mean,
that tree has more than one root outside.
But it goes in one place and has a bunch of roots going out from the one base, right? It's not. Yeah, like I
see what you're saying. If they're not connected via root, then they're two different plants for sure. I agree.
Yeah.
Even if, those would be clones. That's a different thing. That's not the same organism.
A clone, yeah, right.
We're all guessing, though. I don't really know anything about seafloor grass or whatever.
Is a clone of a plant that plant's kid?
Yeah, I guess so.
A plant's baby?
I mean, plants are weird. Like some plants you can cut a branch off and that'll grow into a new plant and that's a clone.
Right.
Is that a but that's that same plant can also make seeds.
Right. I guess if it makes a seed and then the seed grows, that's the baby of that plant.
I guess so. Well, probably both are.
If you cut off my arm and it turns into a baby, I don't have the responsibility to raise that baby.
Well, you're a deadbeat clone.
I don't think so. That's not my kid. I'm not paying child support, and I'm not taking care of that person.
Ouch. All right.
I'm just saying, that's a clone. You don't have any legal responsibilities to care for a clone. If anything, from what I've seen in movies and TV, you probably want to kill that clone because it's going to assume your identity and try and kill you first if you don't.
Yeah, but it's a baby with a giant arm that you cut off. It's not like you exactly with that wearing the same hat and everything.
Right, but once it grows old enough, it'll have two arms. The large one will become proportionately sized.
But you'll be dead, and you'll still be way older than it.
Well, I might not be dead 30 years from now. Hopefully not.
I'll make sure of
it. And then I'll have to fight my clone when it's 30 years old and I'm 79. No, sorry, I'm not 49. I'm 69.
Not if you raise it.
No, I'm not raising it.
Then you won't have to fight it. Then it'll love you.
Yeah, right. In its teenage years. Yeah. I'm going to kill it now while I'm young and strong.
Okay.
I'm not going to, unless I'm doing the drugs that Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger are doing, then maybe I'll be strong enough when I'm in my 70s to take myself.
Right. But you're not going to do that because you don't want to look too good, but not
right.
Still not sexy or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We have two more. Okay. I'll save the best one for last, although I do like this one a lot. All right. Mark your calendars, everybody, because May 9th is National Lost Sock Memorial Day, where people are encouraged to bid farewell to the matchless socks in their drawers.
Lame. Keep it at 3 factoids.
You don't like that one?
I hate all these stupid made-up holidays, especially things like that.
You know what? I actually agree. You're right. You're right, because I am not getting rid of the lost socks in my sock drawer. I don't give up on my socks. My clones, sure, fuck them. Right. But my lost socks, I still have hope, and you would be amazed how many times I have found after months and months and months of a sock being all by its little lonesome, I united it with their husband or wife, depending on which side sock it is.
Their partner.
I've reintroduced them to their partner after months of being alone. And a lot of the times, their partner was also in the missing sock drawer too.
Oh yeah.
I lost one, and then I pulled out, or I found one, didn't see the match for it, put it in the drawer. Then I do another load of laundry, and then I find the other one. I don't know where this is. Put it in the drawer. And then every once in a while, I look through the drawer and go, oh, hey, this match is right here.
Bada bing, bada boom. 2 Christmases ago, I left a sock at my mom's house, and maybe I told her or whatever, or maybe she just found it, but she sent me a picture of a sock, and she was like, you want me to mail this to you? I was like, no, I just throw it away. This Christmas I visited, and she still had it.
Wow.
And she presented it to me.
Now, did you have the other sock?
I don't know.
You don't know.
They're all kind of black ankle socks, so whatever.
I see. So they're all the same type of sock. You don't know which one goes with which. You just kind of doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. I don't try to match socks. And I have a bunch of different brands and kinds of dress socks. To wear with dress shoes, long black socks.
Yeah.
I'll mix and match those any day. No one's ever going to see or care.
Yeah. What about are the toes different? Is there like
that's what I'm saying? Yeah. You got the gold toe or the
black toe.
Calvin Klein, which says Calvin Klein on it for some reason, but they're all just black socks, so it's like,
yeah, who cares?
Whatever.
But is there like on the leg part, the part that goes up, is there like different patterns and stuff on those? Or is it?
No, they're all black and gray, I think.
Yeah. Well, you figured it out.
I did go through a phase where I wore really loud socks with dress shoes and suits and stuff.
Why did that phase end?
I don't know. Honestly, it's probably because I do acting and you just need dress socks for that. So I just stopped thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't
think anyone was impressed anyway. I don't know. I thought it was cool when I was a kid, but eventually it's like, I don't know.
So then riddle me this. Do you not have all right, let's assume all your laundry was done, right? And all your socks were in your drawer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a big day or whatever? Do you have a favorite pair of your just black socks or socks in general, or are they all just grab whatever and throw them on?
I have a bunch of pairs of gray ankle socks that came with some of the, packs of socks. So those I wear. Those are like my scrubs. But when I'm going somewhere important, I wear the black ones. But that's it. But they're mostly black ankle socks. But I do have underwear I wear. Like that's more important to me because no one really notices the socks, and no one notices the underwear either. But
your comfort.
My comfort and I guess acting again, when you're changing, I kind of want, if someone does see my underwear, I want it to look cool.
Yeah.
But I have like some boxers that I wear way more than the nice ones.
But you save the nice ones for nice occasions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally
the dark
understand
ones
that.
with like cool patterns. But then I have light, like ones with a lot of white in them. And it's just like, I'll just wear those till they're done because they're ugly.
Yeah.
They serve their purpose. They're fine. But
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have, in terms of, well, first off, I have a lot to say about my socks.
Let's hear it.
But second, my underwear, I have some that are like neoprene. I don't know if that's the right word, but like elasticy, kind of like a what are those called? Like the sun shirt or something like that, like spandexy almost.
Okay.
Stretchy and like a smoother material. And then I have ones that are just cotton, and the ones that are just cotton, are not as comfortable.
Really? Over time, I have come to love 100% cotton stuff way more than stuff that... Now, I don't know if it's neoprene, but definitely nylon stuff.
Yeah.
Used to seem more comfortable. I guess it's cooler, but cotton stuff is just higher quality. It is more comfortable to me. And I learned recently that it actually repels your sweat and stuff and smells and stuff like that better than nylon, which is counterintuitive, but
repels.
Yeah, if you
sweat,
if you
fart, it pushes it back up your butt.
It just doesn't stick to cotton as much for whatever reason. Those types of molecules, I don't know. I mean, it's from a plant, I guess, that always has to cycle out dust. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point, but
sounds right. You do fart a lot of dust.
No, I just mean it's a plant that has to deal with stuff landing on it, but nylon is just plastic.
Yeah. I don't know what my boxers I'm wearing right now are made. Oh, I'm wearing cotton ones. And
well, having just pretty comfy. Having just said that, all my boxers are pretty cheapo and they're not cotton, but I do care about wearing cotton
shirts,
other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense. Now socks. I have a bunch of different types of socks. Some are fun, some are funny, some are more comfortable, some are easier to put on. There's I have various degrees of what I'm doing and what socks I'm going to wear.
Is that like a big decision every day?
It's a thought process. What's available? What there's some socks I have that I think are really comfortable, but I only have like one or two pairs left. And if I wear them, then they're gone until I do laundry again,
Yeah.
And then I have a bunch of these types of socks, which are like my ankle socks that I got at Costco. And they are not that comfortable and my feet get sweaty in them, but they're so easy to put on that when I'm feeling lazy, I just throw these on. And I'm feeling lazy a lot of the time. And then I have socks where I'm going out and hanging out with friends and I want to wear something cool.
Like what? Simpson socks?
Like
you have at least one pair of Simpson socks, right?
I don't.
Oh.
I don't
I was
actually.
Just guessing.
But I have socks that have Looney Tunes on them. I've a bunch of Beavis and Butthead socks I got from a White Christmas. That are also ankle socks, which are easier to put on. But like the nice socks I have are like there's ones that have like a sunset cartoon on them or something like that, or cartoon like the colors of a sunset, right. And they're really comfy and easy to put on. But I don't want to wear out the elastic, so I don't wear them all the time.
Right? Yeah.
And it's so stupid to have special occasion underwear and socks, but here we are.
It's not stupid. I mean, I used to think it was stupid. Then my clothes kept wearing out. My favorite clothes kept wearing out.
Yeah, I think I've put more thought into what socks I'm going to wear than any other piece of clothing that I put on.
Whoa, that's crazy.
It's really bizarre. Something's wrong with me.
Nah, you have good style though. But what was I going to say earlier? Oh yeah, speaking of fashion, I like your turquoise earring.
Thank you. One, right? Yeah, I just got one. Yeah, I got a turquoise earring. I have this, and I have a hoop, and a couple others that are not working yet. I've been toying with the idea of a dangly, but I've yet to find a dangly that works for me.
You should get a dangly Star of David.
I would.
Because everybody has this dangly cross.
I've seen that before, the dangly Star of David.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah. I don't know if I would right now.
I had that thought at the same time you did.
Yeah, maybe I'll hold off on that one. But yeah, I don't know. If anyone has any advice on how to find the right dangly for you, please write us. Let us know. All right, wait. We have one more fact still, and then we probably got to get into our freaking comics already. Oh, yeah, this is the best fact. I almost forgot about this one.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Make sure my voice is buttery smooth when I lay down this hot fact. The special effects department of Star Wars.
Well, I wonder, before you read it, if this is one that I already know, because I'm a big Star Wars geek. Let's see.
Okay, special effects department on Star Wars, the Empire. I'll quiz you, okay?
Oh, okay.
The special effects department on Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, used several blanks, it's a plural, several blanks to look like distant asteroids during a chase sequence.
Asteroids. I would have to guess because I don't know the answer. Rocks. That would be the obvious answer.
Yes, it would be a smart answer and probably a smarter choice.
Right. What are we gonna do?
What are asteroids?
I don't know. Go make something out of paper mache that looks like a rock.
No, they used several potatoes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense because they're supposed to look. They can't be jagged. They're supposed to look giant.
Right.
So you want them kind of round like that. That does make sense. Yeah.
Hollywood magic. Boy, howdy. I'll tell you. Yeah, how they do it in that there liberal Hollywood.
Hot diggity.
They need to make an unwoke Star Wars. Thank you very much. So what else do you want to talk about?
Not that. Ugh.
Come on. Can you imagine?
They're not, I mean.
May the Force be with.
I don't even think they're woke. Why? Because the black guy's in it that you sent off on another mission that was inconsequential? You're actually racist toward him? I don't think that's
God, dude. Liberal Hollywood has infiltrated your brain. You're brainwashed big time. We need...
Wrong. Oh, no, it's coming out. My Trump is coming
out. Okay.
People have been saying it's not woke. I should work on my Trump impression.
You absolutely should. It could get you on SNL.
Is Shane Gillis hosting SNL or?
Yeah.
I saw people on YouTube saying that, but when I searched for it, SNL didn't say it. I don't know where they got that info from.
I don't know. I mean, I just know that I've seen stuff on X, the last beacon of free speech we have in this country. What was they saying? Oh yeah.
Cornell with a hot take over here.
That he is, I saw on X that he is hosting SNL, Shane Gillis, and that his racist comments are coming back in news stories now or whatever, and on Twitter and social media.
Well, that's
because
what you
he's
get.
Hosting.
Yeah, I mean, when you agree to host, I guess. Yeah, of course that's going to come back.
He did offensive stuff on podcasts, and now he's hosting SNL.
Do you have any thoughts on that, or do you
I don't
give a shit? Yeah. Yeah, me neither. I think, as far as he is concerned, I think he's okay.
Yeah.
He's not my favorite, but he's not terrible. He's not the worst Joe Rogan friend.
No.
By far.
Absolutely not.
When Cat Williams said that, I thought of all 6 of who he was talking about. I was like, yep, thank you. Thank you for being the only comedian to say something. Holy shit.
Yes. No, I think he's solid. He's funny. There's a lot of people who are, who are pretty popular who are not funny at all, and he's pretty popular and he's pretty funny. He's like, he's got some good jokes. And SNL is whatever.
Yeah. Right. It's like, congratulations.
Yeah. It's just kind of like, to me, whatever man hosts whatever show. Wow, what a shock. That's the story.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I never super duper loved SNL in the first place, but
oh, I did.
It's such a nothing now, but yeah, I don't know. I did.
It's called a nothing burger.
I did like it when Will Ferrell and that whole crew was on it.
Yes, exactly.
But before that, I thought it sucked, and everyone remembers the 80s as if it was great. Gilda Radner. Show me one thing funny that Gilda Radner has ever done.
That might have been 70s even.
Everybody says, oh my God, she was brilliant. Oh, she's so great. Oh. Okay, show me anything. Show me anything she's ever done that is
I didn't
1% funny.
I actually agree with you. I may think maybe it was before our time, like even looking back at the old John Belushi sketches and Jim Belushi sketches for that matter, or whatever, Bill Murray, like a lot of them just didn't live up. But like
now, Adam, if you're out there, I love you, and I just praised Happy Gilmore, but dude, what the hell is fucking Opera Man? People have fond memories of that. It's like, are you kidding me? What's funny about that?
I don't know. The fact that he sings. Ooh.
All right, next show.
Dude, that fire is really raging. That's really cool. No, I thought Opera Man was funny because Adam Sandler was just so charming, I guess. But like those years.
I guess my point though is like Saturday Night Live, you can compile the compilations are great, the best of Will Ferrell, the best of Adam Sandler,
yes.
etc. But it airs for an hour and a half every week, and an hour and 20 minutes of it is garbage. Since I've been a little kid, I thought Mad TV was funnier. Now, I mean, as an adult, Mad TV is kind of loud and obnoxious, but as a little kid, but it was better than SNL in my opinion. And I still kind of think that, actually, even though I do think it's too loud and annoying.
Obnoxious. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of gold that came through SNL. And to be fair, I'm not watching the show anymore. I have no interest in watching the show anymore. And
yeah, because no one else is watching it, so it's like, who are you going to talk with about it?
Right.
That's part of the whole point of the show, is to be a water cooler. Discuss it,
Well, and back in the day, the cast was what was funny, and the hosts were just kind of playing straight men or straight people,
right?
Who were just kind of like there as well, and the cast was funny around them.
Yeah, they're placed in a scene that we've already seen,
right?
And now, how is this guy going to do it?
Right, and then somewhere along the way, they made the change to now the host is the one who's the funny person the whole time, and then everyone else is just kind of a supporting character to them.
Yeah, the host is now the star.
It's just how it is. Like with celebrities nowadays, every celebrity is able to do everything. Like we have those shows where like they get actors and the actors rap, and then they get the actors to roast each other. And then they're juggling, and then they're doing playing football. It's like, wow, celebrities really can do everything.
Celebrities can be bad at everything. Wow.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you can be a good rapper if someone writes your raps for you and tells you how to rap it. You can do great roast jokes if someone writes your jokes and tells you how to deliver them. It's like, just let people do what they do. Not everyone has to be insanely talented at everything.
Yeah. You know what rap popped in my head? Have you ever seen or heard Moshe Kasher do a rap with MC? Oh no, he's from Third Base, the white guy.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot, but they did a rap about something racial, cultural appropriation or something. It was the lamest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was really cringy.
Dude, and yeah. Both of them actually, what was it? MC Fresh, MC Front. What is his name?
Third Base. What is that? I can picture him, but I can't picture his name. He has glasses. He kind of looks like Humpty Dumpty from Digital Underground. Honestly, like a white version of that, which is strange.
Yeah, well, anyway, it's just a funny rap, but I guess if you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it.
All right.
Let's get into the comic strip battle of the century.
It's time for the battle of the century, everybody. We've done our Ripley's Believe It or Not. And now we're on to our competing comics. I won last week. I brought in a rip-roaring, hilarious Lockhorns comic strip. It brought the house down. So I am bringing Lockhorns again. And Logan, we'll see what he's competing with after I read my strip. Okay.
Spoiler, I'm going to win. Go ahead.
So, this is another really short one. Thank you very much, Lockhorns.
Oh.
And, they're a married couple, and they like to spend time with each other. So, it's pretty much the same married couple all the time. And it's the woman standing with her arms crossed and her eyes closed, and the man coming in the door wearing a kind of a disheveled suit and holding a bouquet of flowers. The suit's like kind of untucked and looks all boxy and weird on him. And he says, "Will you please accept my half-hearted apology?"
Because he didn't.
Because he doesn't really give
a fitting suit.
He doesn't. He's just giving a shitty apology. Okay.
Ha ha ha.
Ouch.
Okay. Well, put your hands on your side so they don't split.
Okay.
This comic strip, I think I'm gonna win, and I think possibly next week I'll lose, but you'll figure out why pretty quickly.
Calling his shots to both.
This made me laugh. This is entitled. This comic strip is called "The Comic Strip That Has a Finale Every Day," and that's it.
Okay.
By John Scully.
Interesting.
Okay, so it's one image, and it says, and it's all the characters waving. Oops. And it says, "Thanks to the readers of the comic strip that has a finale every day. This is the last strip. It's been a great run. John Scully." and then in the corner it says, "Tomorrow, goodbye again."
Yeah, it's
and
pretty good.
It's pretty good on its own, but then I was like, well, I wonder if each finale's different. they publish the same thing every month.
Every month.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Which I thought is a great joke because I just happened upon it.
That is incredible.
And it did make me chuckle.
Wow. Good for John.
The image never changes.
Wow.
I mean, I have to assume it's. I don't know if it's in any newspaper. I don't know.
It'd be amazing.
It's on GoComics.com, and I've heard of John Scully. I don't remember who that is, but
yeah, John. It says John Scully. Scully.
Is that what it said?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there we have it. Lockhorns has been defeated by a guy who does the exact same panel every day. That's just what goes to show you what type of humor we're dealing with in these things. So, tune in next week. We already know what Logan's strip is going to be, but what will I bring to the party? And can I beat the same joke? And how many times in a row will it take for me to defeat the same joke?
May never happen.
Could be a while. All right. See you guys next time. I'm the Corn Dog.
And I'm the L-Dawg.
Keep ripping. Keep gripping.
Keep ripping.
And
keep stripping.